What's going on, everyone? So let's teach you guys how to juggle 3 balls. So, the first step is to get good juggling balls. I would not recommend tennis balls. I would recommend anything squishy, feels good in the hand. Right now I'm using a clementine because my balls are back at college and I forgot them there. So clementines actually work really well because they feel really good in the hand. They're a little bit squishy, easy to grip and catch. Tennis balls are really bouncy and they're a little bit too big to fit in my hand. Most people's hands probably they're too big. So I'd say clementine or like khaki sacks work really well. So the second step is to drop 2 of the balls, or clementine. Just toss this back and forth. Just get used to tossing it back and forth. And you can toss it like up in one hand, up in the other hand, just back and forth, getting a good feel for the ball. Yeah, once you do that, this isn't too hard obviously, just to kind of get good hand-eye coordination. Third step is to grab another ball. You just have to toss one of them up, and right before you catch the one that you toss up the other one, and then you catch the one that you first tossed up, and then you catch the one that you secondly tossed up. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you just keep doing that. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can start with the other way, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. I would recommend practicing that for maybe like 10 minutes just to get a good feel for it. So just getting the timing right is probably the most difficult part. The fourth step, you grab the other ball, put 2 balls in one hand, 1 ball in the other. You start out by tossing one of the balls from the hand with 2 balls in it. Doing the same thing, so you toss, toss, and you can just start out by just keeping the 1 ball in your hand, not really using it, just getting used to the feel of 2 balls. So toss, toss, 1, 2, 1, 2. After you do that for a little bit, getting used to 3 balls, do the same thing, but you go to the third toss. So you toss this, and then right before this one comes back down, you toss this one back up. So you're gonna end up catching 2 in the left hand and 1 in the right hand. You're gonna toss, 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 and catch it. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you can start with the left hand instead of the right hand, just to get good at doing both hands, because that's very important in juggling. So a few tips after that. I would recommend standing in front of a bed or a couch, because typically when people start learning to juggle, they walk forward a lot and it kind of just messes them up. Or I stood in front of a wall, but a lot of people recommend a bed or a couch, just like you don't have to bend over and stuff. So just doing that in front of a couch. I would also recommend watching the peak of the balls, so where the balls peak in their arc. So I watch like right here, rather than watching an individual ball, because then you won't be able to see the other ones. So watching the peak is the easiest. And after you get down the 1, 2, 3 pattern, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I would start doing 4, and then 5, and then 6, and slowly you'll just be able to keep going and going. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then after you get like 6, you can probably just keep going until you mess up, because that's the best practice. I think this is a really cool skill to have. 1, because it's good for your hand-eye coordination. It's good to learn new things. That's obviously good for your brain. 2, it kind of impresses people. They're like, oh, you can juggle? And then once you can just regular juggle, you can learn some tricks, and that's where people really get impressed. I hope you guys learned something and enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.